getting a simple manicure today. I do want to start off by soaking your hands. Are you okay with warm water or cold? You would like to do warm? I figured. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is get my nail soaker. And I am going to start soaking your nails, okay? If you happen to want anything to drink or eat during this process, don't be afraid to let me know. I did cook earlier and I do offer my clients food. Don't worry, I'm not gonna poison you, okay? My kitchen is clean. I don't have bugs or anything like that. I do offer my clients food because I know that you guys are sitting here for a while and that y'all might get hungry and thirsty. And some people, they actually don't like to speak up and ask for things. I used to be that way in a nail salon. So I do offer drinks and something to eat and also snacks. So just let me know if anytime during the process you do want something, okay? Okay. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my water. Don't worry, I know that a lot of people are often nervous when they come. I'm not sure why, but I guess it's because I am home-based. So most of the times, a lot of my new clients are really nervous when they come over. But I won't bite. My dog, he probably will. But that's the reason why he's outside in the backyard. He's totally fine though, so don't worry about him. I just want you to take the time to relax, okay? So right now I'm gonna go in and pour some water. You said you're fine with warm water. Okay. How was your day? I'll tell you about mine. My day, it was a little rough because I had to take an exam today, and it was pretty rough on me because I actually didn't study. So what I was doing was I was cheating. I'm not gonna lie. I was cheating on my exam, but I was doing it very sneakily. We did take our exams on a computer, so I was able to open another tab. Yeah, and basically do it that way. I didn't get caught, luckily, but I don't plan on doing that again, honestly, because I would just rather work hard and study so that way I can basically feel better about doing work. And, well, not doing work, but getting a good grade. Yeah. I know that most people, they don't study, especially since nowadays it's so much easier to cheat on your tests and stuff. I don't really like doing that because I honestly feel like I feel guilty. Even though most people, they do it often. Like I got friends that do it. My brother, he does it as well. So, but for some reason, I'm basically like the only one that feel guilty about it. Do you ever feel guilty about like doing stuff you don't have no business doing? The same, but most people that surround me, they don't really feel guilty about it. It's kind of crazy. guess it's just like when you have a good heart and you know like you're doing something bad, it just kind of lingers with you. But girl, once I got that grade, it kind of left because I was worried about that exam. Are you from around here? I have to ask because you don't really look like familiar. Most of my clients that come in here, I honestly see them. If it's not in person, then it's actually like online, like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. But you don't really look familiar. You are also very gorgeous. Sorry, I started stuttering there, but you are really gorgeous. That's why I asked. Thank you. I love when pretty girls call me pretty, honestly. It just makes my entire day. It just gives you this feeling of like, okay, maybe I'm not ugly after all. Like when you having a bad day and you just feel like you kind of funny looking when you look in the mirror. When you look in the mirror, you kind of see like Respucia looking back at you. You know who that is? Yeah, the girl who ate the cake off the Norbit movie and she had it all around her mouth, but she was denying it. Yeah, I have times like that all the time, but they immediately go away. Is the water warm enough? Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Are you comfortable? Just relax, okay? Your palms are really sweaty. No judgment here, but most of the times that happens with my new clients. When they come in, their palms tend to get pretty sweaty because they are nervous. But girl, I promise you don't have no reason to be nervous. I know that I am home-based, but I do make sure that I take pretty good care of all my clients. Okay, so I promise you don't have anything to worry about. Yeah. But anyways, I was watching this documentary on Netflix the other day. It's about Chris Watts. If you don't know who that is, girl, I don't understand if you don't. You must have been under a rock. But he murdered his entire family. That was his wife and his kids. Such a sad situation. But when I was watching the documentary, he basically was cheating on his wife. I think her name was Shanann. She was pregnant with their son, so they had 2 daughters before he tragically ended all of their lives. But he is currently in jail. But anyways, how they found out that she was murdered was actually her best friend. Her best friend, she immediately knew that something was wrong when she wasn't answering the phone. And I promise you, that is somebody that you want in a best friend. Yeah. Sorry, I just gotta grab a nail filer. But anyways, he was wasn't answering her phone. And I think that the day that she wasn't answering her phone, like she had a doctor's appointment because she was pregnant. And so it was basically like when you go to your pregnancy doctor's appointment, you have to go like every month. When you start getting closer, I think it becomes like weekly. So she didn't get a chance to make it to her appointment, which had alarmed her best friend because she wasn't answering her phone either. Her best friend called the police, and she drove to the house as well. She basically met the police at her house. Yeah. And so the husband, it seemed like he was just coming home around the time when they arrived with the police. It was her and her son. So once they all got there, the husband, he seemed like nervous, honestly. The neighbor even noticed that he was nervous because he told the police when he was in the house, when he left out the house, because basically they went in their house first and then they later on went to the neighbor house to basically view the neighbor cameras to, get footage of Shanann and the daughters to see if they might have left. But they never saw that they left. So honestly, that was really alarming, but they couldn't take him to jail because I think that the view was kind of blocked off. So they only saw the man leaving, but they didn't see the wife and the kids. So anyways, once that happened, they pretty much was talking in the neighbor house. And it's so crazy because I honestly feel like God was trying to send them a sign. The reason why I say that is because while they was talking, a fetus had popped up on the TV. It was like a commercial. And he looked so nervous because once again, his wife Shanann, she was pregnant. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing her name right. I'm so sorry if I'm not, girl, because I feel like that's kind of rude. But honestly, I'm from like Memphis, so most of the stuff I pronounce is like my accent, so I'm sorry, but yeah. So it was a fetus that popped up on the TV, and he got really nervous. You could tell that he was nervous, and even the neighbor, he was side-eyeing him like he knew something was up. So he ended up telling the police, that his wife was pregnant. Not to mention, back at the house, I think her phone was still there. Her purse was still there. He didn't even have time to get rid of none of that stuff because her best friend, she was pretty much on point. Like as soon as she felt like something was wrong, she immediately called the police. Like she didn't even give him time to hide any evidence to do anything. But he was cheating on her. And so he basically ended all of their lives. I guess to go be with this side chick. But honestly, that didn't make sense to me because to me, if you wanted to be single that bad, you could have just been single. It's like almost as if I can't even say what it is because to me it's just really insane. Like, why would you do that to your entire family instead of simply just getting a divorce or leaving her? Like, even if you was to feel bad, it's like you went the most extreme route versus just leaving. It's truly sad, honestly. I personally felt so bad for the kids. I could barely watch it because it was too much for me. Like just seeing the kids pictures in slow motion, like when they show the pictures of the people and stuff that passed away. I personally just feel like you have to be a different kind of evil to even harm a child, honestly, if you ask me. So how they end up finding out is he basically tried to lie, like his wife, um, took her own life as well as the daughter's life. I think he said that she took the daughter's life and or she tried to. So he ended up taking her life. It was something like that, some kind of excuse that he made up. But they actually end up finding out like later on down the line that he did it. Now I'm gonna go in with your hand scrub. I'm only gonna use one because these are pretty expensive. And I'm also gonna use a really tiny amount. But yeah, I honestly, nowadays, I don't feel like I can watch that kind of stuff because sometimes it just becomes too much for me just hearing about that and seeing like the footage of the person who did it. It just kind of becomes too much. It smells so amazing. It smells like lavender, which is really a great smell. But honestly, it becomes too much for me after a while, so I had to turn it off. I just don't understand like how people can do that kind of stuff. I don't know, it really messes with my mind. So nowadays, I do love, like, I can say that I used to love watching that kind of stuff all the time. But now I do kind of have to limit, like, how much I watch it because sometimes it can honestly becomes too much. Yeah. So I honestly just stick, like, to TikTok, YouTube Shorts. Sometimes I even watch like ASMR videos. Do you ever watch those? You should if you don't, because they are so relaxing. Just giving you a little hand massage. I will have more to offer as far as my services. But honestly, this is all that I have to offer for now for my manicures. Yeah. But he deserved to be under the jail. Like, I never wish bad on nobody, but people that can do stuff like that to kids, any human being. But for me, it's just the kids that like have me weak in my knees. Because to me, it's like those are innocent children. So it really bothers me. But anyways, let me just brush your hand up real quick. sign if you would like to tip me on Cash App. I could put my Cash App in your phone. But I am basically going